Now, this is an interesting concept because I see this all the time, and I'll tell people to go out and get a different job. Have you ever worked a job where it's mundane, or it's not good for you, or you're not happy there? Well, I've done the same thing. I've worked a job for 5 years, and it wasn't that great at all. Matter of fact, it was hell, to be honest with you. They call it a meat grinder because they get all the employees they can in there, and then they really spit them out, and all of us old guys were the only ones that ever stuck around, mostly. There was quite a few younger ones. But anyway, that being said, what do you get paid in your job, and do you like it? Now, I'm asking you that question because a lot of times we don't do that. We just stick with a mundane job and then we don't go anywhere with it. Now, our parents before, they worked that job until they retired. But do you really want to do that now? Because a lot of companies don't care about you as the person, unfortunately. I've talked to a lot of people that'll make, just an example, they'll make like $13 an hour. Okay? And they think that's pretty good. But they can go sweep floors at another company, now mind you, just sweeping floors, and they can make $23 an hour in the same area. But yet, they do not try to get the better job, and they stick in the same level. Now, that also being said, people that do make more money spend just as much as they make too, so that's something you'll have to work on. But again, do you really like your work? Is it fulfilling for you? Is it creating something in your own soul that makes you feel like you love your work? Because if you don't love your work, then really in benefit, you're doing nothing for your employer. If it's that bad for you, then you need to probably move on. Because really, we all have these inside feelings of what we would like to do. Now, I'm going to say this. If you have something in your mind that you would like to do, or would really appreciate doing, is there any way to do that, either by working for another company or yourself, to make the money that you enjoy? Now remember, something you might enjoy at the moment also can be mundane and boring later. Okay, so you still have to keep your mind rolling forward. A lot of the people that become successful, now mind you, I didn't say wealthy, successful, they actually have multiple facets that they work on. Not just one, not just two, but around, I think, if I remember correctly, don't quote me on, it's about 4 or 5 or so that they excel themselves with. Anyway, that being said, try to think about what you would like to do and where you would like to go in work or your own company. Thanks for watching Cowboy Philosophy, and remember, it's all up to you to have a wonderful life.